Well, it seems like my birthday must have arrived early because we just got a brand new trailer for Darksiders 4, baby. I don't want to talk too much. I want to get into the trailer, but I'm not gonna say I'm like the biggest fan of Darksiders, but at least Darksiders 1 is one of my favorite action games. And you know what? I'll talk about why this announcement is important after I watch the trailer. So let's just go ahead and do that, get it out of the way, and then we can talk about it a little bit more, okay? Okay, so here we go. It's only 56 seconds long, so I'm not really expecting much. This thing just came out of nowhere. Like, I was about to take a shower, and I'm like, they released a new Darksiders 4 trailer? What? Anyway, let's just watch it first, okay?
You will be hunted. The White City for certain.
I think that's Uriel, right?
The Council.
Oh my god.
And there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
Oh my god, we're so back. Oh my god. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh my goodness. Wait, let me listen to that song again. Hold on, that theme again. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Hold on.
Not alone.
Alright, let's talk about this for a second, okay? Let's talk about this because I understand that Darksiders is not necessarily like the biggest series out there, okay? I think it has a big enough following, but it's not something like God of War or I guess Devil May Cry. Like it's a series that it struggled a little bit, right? But for those of us who've played it, you know, it's very close to our heart, okay? And this announcement is important because a couple of months ago they showed another trailer, but it was just called Darksiders. And back then I wasn't sure if I'm like, oh, are they gonna do like the Strife game? Because there's 4 horsemen, right? There's War, Death, Wrath, and Strife, right? We have gotten a game for all of these guys, War, Death, and Wrath, but we hadn't gotten one for Strife. And I thought that maybe they were gonna do a 4th game with Strife. But then again, we did have Darksiders Genesis that you could play as War and Strife, right? But the cool thing about this is that this is called Darksiders 4. Which means, and spoiler alert for those of you who have not played the series, which means we're going to be picking up right from the ending of Darksiders 1. When War finally, like, everything clicks and is like, oh, I've been framed. And, like, he breaks the seal and all of the horsemen come. And he's taking the war to the angels, to hell, everyone. What we're seeing right now, I mean, what we're going to see in this game is essentially God of War 3. Like, this is, like, the end of, like, the Darksiders saga. I don't know if there's gonna be anything else after this, but it's this big. This is like a big event. This is not just another Darksiders game. This is the end of the Darksiders series. If it's popular, we will probably see more of it, but yeah. But anyway, so now, like, look, I wish I would have seen some gameplay. Like, that's obviously like the main thing that drives me to play games, of course, gameplay, right? I loved Darksiders 1. It's probably one of my favorite action games of all time. Like, it's probably in my top 10. It's really good. The story's really good. The gameplay's really fun. It's a mixture of Zelda with God of War and a little bit of Devil May Cry. I love it. Love the dungeons. One of the best action games I've ever played. The second one has the best story. Okay, I think it has the best story. But I wasn't a big fan of the open world, you know, formula. It's just not me. What can I say, right? I started playing Darksiders 3. I don't remember if I finished it. And in fact, I was gonna ask you guys if you guys wanted me to live stream it, because I have a community post, I have a poll for my members, and Prince of Persia won, okay, over other 3 games, I believe, and I don't know if you guys want me to push the Prince of Persia playthrough a little bit, like, for later, and instead play Darksiders 3, because I have it, okay, it's somewhere there. I actually, like, found it the other day, I'm like, oh, I got Darksiders 3, and it's the only one that I haven't finished. Well, that's not true. I don't think I also finished Darksiders Genesis. So, like, again, like, I'm not like super like knowledgeable in the lore of Darksiders. I'm just not, okay? I'm like somewhat interested in it. But if you guys want, we can play Darksiders 3 and just see how that goes, you know? I don't think I'm going to live stream Darksiders Genesis. I'll do that on my own. Like, it's just... That one is, in my opinion, the weakest in the whole saga. But that gets me to the point of, like, what is this game going to be? Like, how is it going to play out, you know? You probably know where I'm going with this. I kind of want it to go back to its roots. And by that, I mean the style we see in Darksiders 1, okay? I don't want an open world game. I'm just not a big fan of it. I'm just not, right? But then again, I don't know if it makes more sense for this game because it seems like we might be playing as the four, like we could be playing potentially as all of the horsemen, right? Or I don't know if this is going to continue on from the story of Darksiders 1 and we'll play as War, right? I don't know what they're going to do. If we're going to get to play similar to GTA where you can change horsemen on the fly, maybe it makes more sense for it to be like an open world game. But if it's just War, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging whoever's making this, please make it similar to Darksiders 1. Like the pacing in that game is just perfection. I loved it. And now it's the best time to do it. We're seeing a resurgence of action hack and slasher games right now. If you guys are going to do like a more traditional hack and slasher linear game, now is the time to do it. So if you guys could do that, not that they don't have anything planned for it yet. Of course, like whatever is planned, it's already planned. Like they're not gonna go back because they listened to me or something. But I really hope it's more of a linear single player game like that. That would be great. But knowing this day and age in game, like they might even make it kind of like live service, and everybody's gonna get to play as their own horseman. Because that was actually the original idea they had for Darksiders. I'm not gonna get into it now. This reaction is getting a bit too long. I should title it something other than reaction. It's just kind of my thoughts on it. But it's like, I'm excited. I'm excited because I kind of like this series, okay? I think Darksiders 1, again, is one of the best action games of all time. And Darksiders 2 has a really good story. Wish it was an open world, but what can you do? So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing me play Darksiders 3 on a live stream. We can do that next week if you guys want. But let me know, are you a big fan of Darksiders? Are you? Like, what's your interest level in this game? I'm really curious to know. But yeah, with that said, thanks for watching, guys. And remember, go forth in the name of Olympus.